Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And in today's episode, we're gonna strip down this interior. Let's clean it up a little bit. It smells good in there, which is a good thing. But my daughter and my wife, they both want the interior cleaned first. By the way, it can all go back in and we can go ahead and get the Jeep all clean inside and 100%. And then we can take off the body bolts whenever we do the frame and all that stuff. We can separate the body from the frame. So without any further ado, let's get to work. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. Gosh! Hold that.
Nice.
We took all the body panels and pieces and junk that was in the back seat out. There's a little bit of water underneath, like where a normal spare tire would go, but a little pocket down in there, kind of where the jack was. There's a little bit of water. We shot back that out, cleaned that out real good. And right now we're removing the rear seats. The gulag. Grab that middle thing. Yeah. Okay. Rear seats are out. Everything's going good. Guys, look at that flipping lane, man. I mean, that sucker's got a hardcore slant. So right here, all we did was just take out the back seat bolts. Seat belt, and then this bolt and that bolt, T25s, they hold the rear carpet section in. And that's all we took out from here. This had water in it, and here where the jack goes had water in it, but obviously I think at the auction yard they had left this unzipped because I did zip it back from like I don't know, it was probably undone from here when I showed up there that day, so all that was undone. So I'm sure it rained, obviously, in there, but you can tell it hadn't been sitting in it because it's still pretty clean. It ain't gonna rust. Man, this thing's, I love working on Jeeps. They're not bad at all. But I mean, damn, look at that lane. Am I gonna be able to fix this? I don't know. Yeah, well. So right here is a collection of parts that were in the trunk, minus the floor mats and stuff like that. And it's even got the Jeep logo, floor mat. Both headlights are good. If anybody wants some stock Jeep headlights, let me know, because these aren't going back on there. We got some little bit of shroud covers. That was the cover in the back right there. The inner fenders are here, which we're not going to use those anyway. And there's the back seats. Cool thing I had in here was the windshield wipers. And I'm very curious, there was a little bitty bag in there that had some, like the clear box tape wrapped like in a massive ball. It was inside this bag. So I opened it up and it was broken glass everywhere. And I'm like, what the crap? There's no broken glass on here. Why is there broken glass in here? And then I found the windshield wipers. Those were kind of pricey, actually. I priced them out. And I'm like, where the crap are the windshield wipers? So they're there. So my question is, I don't know if any Jeep guys know, has this windshield been replaced like since it was at the auction? Was it like smashed? Because I noticed these two brackets, by the way, which I have, they were in the bag as well. So I noticed it has a little bitty Jeep here, so obviously it's a Jeep windshield. But my question is, Do you guys think that has been replaced? I just don't know why there would be glass wrapped in a whole bunch of tape in the back there. It's weird. Maybe it was from the other car. I don't know. I've never bought a salvage vehicle before. Oh, hey, by the way, the winch works. It might disappear and go to the Humvee. I don't know. Maybe. It was a little bit more difficult than I thought. Looking freaking awesome. The other thing looks so good with no roof. Awesome. Never owned a Jeep Wrangler before, so the only Jeep I've ever owned was a 1987 Cherokee. I blew 2 motors in, 4 run, and it went to a car lot. Or I got another POS. All good. What are you looking for, Tara? Hey. Look how clean that carpet is. Dude, it is getting spotless in here. Good job, Ava. Doing pretty good. It's looking good. You already cleaned the seats. I know it's dark. It's kind of hard to see in there right now. I need more light in here, like over this way. That is not your floor mat.
Get up now.
That is not yours.
Get her off.
Nope, she's like, guess what? It's mine now. Come and clean. Y'all are so great at cleaning. It's so awesome. Can you do my truck next, or what about the Hummer? No? What do you think? Looks good. Put it in there. Armor All does wonders. Don't mind the light right here. It's crazy. Nice. Let's put those little bolts in there. Looks good. So much cleaner. Wow. Compared to being covered in water, both of those, yeah. Let's start taking this thing apart a little bit. I noticed right off the bat, the lights that were in the back, the headlights are the stock ones. So this thing obviously had HID lights in there because here is the box. So let's see. I do believe this is the stock headlight harness right there. So this, it's all aftermarket stuff. Let's see. So they yanked those off, I guess, when they wrecked it. Put those stock ones back in there. Let's take off. I'm gonna take off all the HID stuff for right now. No air filter. Hey, guess what? The box though is, I have it over there. It was in the back when I was getting all the just parts that were just thrown in the very back. Man, this thing is clean, like the, on honest, the bottom of the motor, the transmission, there is no leaks on this thing at all. It Hell, it looks better than any of my other rides, including that freaking Cadillac. Wires out. Positive and negative.
Positive.
All right, drape it over the front. Get the negative out.
Let's bring this on my hand.
I got one bolt. I have the front bumper. Let's keep going. Just getting the lower bolts out right here. There's 3 of them it looks like, and we'll just go from there. There was that washer we were missing. Okay. There you go.
3 more washers and
Set it down.
done.
Nice. Woo!
Gotti.
Hey, there's the nut that I dropped.
Where?
Hang on. Frame rails, guys. So check this out. Hey, we got some bits of plastic down in there. It's cool. So we got all the bolts. So Ava, the best thing to do after you pull something off is you put the bolts and the nuts back where they came from. So all of the bolts that we have laying here, there's 4 on the frame rail on this side, 4 on the frame rail on that side, and there's 3 bolts that go underneath. Yeah. So let's put all these back where they go and move on. Awesome. What are we doing?
Wrapping this around here so we can take it off. It's the top
And
of
know
the
where it
radiator
went.
fan.
Top of radiator fan.
Yep.
Yep. Did you wrap it? Oh Lord.
All around the side.
Well, you want to wrap it half and half. That way the stickiness isn't there, and that'll be fine for that. So that it'll just be easier when you put the wiring harness back in that you'll know, oh, this is the top of the wiring harness. Even though these plugs are usually, it only goes in one plug, except for these headlight switches. So you'll know where they go. But a lot of times they only can go in one way. So makes it easier, but this is going to make it even easier. Okay. Nice. Get that plug off. All right. So that one can just chill there.
Okay.
Let's continue taking off this front end. So let me show you guys real quick. So the only bolts that are bent are this one and this one, and they're both pushed in this direction just a little bit. I'm going to try to bend this back out somehow. But it's looking pretty good. I don't even think that thing's bent. And that took the brunt of the impact. It's crazy. Let's go. Let's get this whole harness off and maybe try to wrap it around this way. Here's one. This is the ambient temperature sensor. What does that plug into? Yep. We got some plastic in our way.
I'm scared of this.
Nice. See? Broke it off just fine. Lower radiator hose. It's off. It was stuck under the radiator. That's a big jump. That is going to be a wrap for today's video. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Hit the like button, smash the subscribe button. Let me know how I'm doing on the build. It's coming along just fine. I know you haven't got to see it run and drive yet and stuff like that. It does do that, but you'll probably see it in the next video or two. We need to move it outside and do some stuff with it. So with all that being said, catch you next time.